The players are warming up. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Tip-off is next. Wins the opening tip. Going for the dunk. George with the rack attack. Sensational move from Luka. The defense was all over that shot. Fires away. Some Luka magic on display right there. Doncic finds the open man. From right under the basket. Boom. Lays it in. Now that's too easy. A tough shot. A forced shot and missed. Giannis on the drive. Giannis scores with a dunk. The defender is shaking off on that one. Oh, Giannis with those long arms. Such a smart pass from Doncic. An open mid-range. Shot is good. Oh my goodness, what a move. A successful contest by the defender. Nice D on that play. Giannis making a statement with that block. To the paint, George just casually drops it in. Kind of forced that one. Whoa, great D. Fakes it, didn't shoot. The defender cannot keep up. Doncic sinks the basket. They can seal the deal right here. Giannis coming in strong to the paint. What a performance from the home team. I'll see you next time. The players are making their entrance. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Time for the tip-off. Gains the first possession. Gets a good look. George secures the two-pointer. Some tight defense here, Julio, with a well-timed pick. Great defense. Julio running the pick and roll. Fakes the shot. Capella says, not today. Shot clock winding down. A wide open shot. Doncic hits it. And we're all tied up. With the posterizer. What a crafty change of pace. Watch out for the dunk. Westbrook with the heavy slam. It's a brand new ball game from now. Blows by the D. Going rush D. Create space with a step back. That was not a good chance. Capella with the screen. George An explosive finish at the rim. Create space with the crossover. A step back shot. Better slow it down now. Julio with an effortless dunk. The game is tied. Capella sets a brick wall screen. That shot was contested. Not a smart play. Uncontested three-pointer. Drains the three-pointer. Goes straight for a three-pointer. A missed attempt from three. No. Throws the hammer down. A chance to end the game. A failed drive attempt. Blows by the D. Step back and pops. And this one is in the books. This is a learning experience. I'm sure they'll come back stronger next time. Both teams are ready to go. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. We'll start with a jump ball, and we're underway. Wide open for a three. The touch isn't quite there today. Rises up. George with the rack attack. The defender cannot keep up. A clever fake. Create space with the crossover. The defender is shaking off on that one. Oh my goodness, what a move. Tight defense right there. Shot clock about to expire. The defender is shaking off on that one. That's a quick release. An off-balance shot, no good. Create space with the crossover. Driving for a layup. Time is running out. With an effortless dunk. Watch out for the dunk. Boom! An explosive finish at the rim. Lays it up. Missed it. Zion with an unstoppable dunk. Zion finishes with a commanding slam. Going for the dunk. Oh no, I don't want to see that miss again. Launches on top of defense. The D was too tight on that shot. A close range shot, lays it up and in. Flash snatches on. Fool gets the seal. Cannot shake off the defender. Giannis coming in strong to the paint. We're back to even now. Are you kidding me? That's just not fair. Blows by the D. Doncic blocks the shot. A good look for three. And that's the final buzzer. And there it is, a big win for them. The players are making their entrance. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. Wins the opening tip. Shoots with conviction. Defense was all over. Pump fakes. Rises up, just casually drops it in. Goes up with strength, boom, makes an easy basket, and we're all tied up. Oh my goodness, what a move! Nurkic sets a solid screen. Elevates, George throws the hammer down. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Shoots from right under the rim. Boom. Buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. Zion with the block. Goes up for the layup. Doncic weaves through traffic and scores. A close range shot. Whoa! Bit of bad luck on that attempt. A tough three-pointer. That's a bad shot. Excellent pass. Pulls up from mid-range. Nurkic knocks it down. Unstoppable dunk. Zion throws down a ferocious slam. They can seal the deal right here. A step back shot. A forced shot and missed. Fakes the shot. Nurkic protected the rim with a block. Flash snatches on. Fool with a hard strip. The ball is stopped. A lob pass to Williamson. Zion scores with a dunk. The game is all tied up. A chance to end the game. The defender cannot keep up. Oh my goodness, what a move. Doncic setting a screen. An off-balance shot, no good. Pump fakes. Anderson setting a pick. Goes up with strength. A miss. Freezing the time. Watch out for the dunk. The defender is shaking off on that one. Nurkic with the dunk fade. A contested shot. Nurkic sinks it in. How did that one go in? We got ourselves a tie. A chance to end the game. Shoots from right under the rim. And that's it. The game is over. Hope they'll use this loss as motivation for the next game.
Por acá. Tem certeza que essa decisão que você tomou, você pensou bem?
The players are warming up. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. Wins the opening tip. Rises up, scores with a dunk. James finishes with a commanding slam. It's a brand new ball game from now. An open mid-range. Dodge hits it. Going for the dunk. Zion with the rack attack. We're back to even now. The dunk, George with the heavy slam. Elevates, James throws the hammer down, and we're all tied up. A wide open shot, Gasol with a well-timed pick. They're struggling on the offensive end. George with an effortless dunk. Oh my goodness, what a move! Pump fakes, elevates. Are you kidding me? That's just not fair. Tie game, the pressure is on. Create space with the crossover. Doncic setting a screen. Defense was all over. Just casually drops it in. The defender cannot keep up. Pulls up from mid-range. James sinks the basket. It's all square now. What a game. To the paint. And that's the final buzzer. And there it is, a big win for them. The players are making their entrance. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. We'll start with a jump ball. Some Zion action right there. Zion throws it down with authority. Wide open for a three. Some tough luck there on the three. Fakes the shot. Open look. I can't believe that shot didn't go in. A clever pass. Gets a good look. Dodge. Shot is good. The game is tied. Shoots from right under the rim. Lays it up and in. Blocks the shot. Rises up. George. An explosive finish at the rim. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. Here comes the lob. He misses that? I don't believe it. Zion with an unstoppable dunk. Zion with the heavy slam. Doncic hesitates, turns, and fades. The defense was all over that shot. George! An explosive finish at the rim. It's a brand new ball game from now. The defender is shaking off on that one. Going for the dunk. Are you kidding me? That's just not fair. Uncontested three-pointer. Doncic stays high from the three. They've turned the tables. Freezing the time. The Capella block. Anderson with the posterizer. They got the lead. What a game. Watch out for the dunk. Congratulations. That was an exciting game from the start to finish. Both teams are ready to go. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Tip-off is next. Gains the first possession. Elevates. George throws the hammer down. Goes up with strength, nails the two-pointer. We're back to even now. Blows by the D. Lays it up. George makes an easy basket. The defender is shaking off on that one. Open look. That shot was contested. Not a smart play. A clever fake. The shot is contested. A missed attempt from three. No. Julio scores with a dunk. He's so crafty with the ball. Attacking the basket. Buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. A wide open shot. Off the mark on that one. A tough three-pointer. The D was too tight on that shot. Oh, what a shocking miss. Create space with the crossover. Going rush D. An open three on the way. The touch isn't quite there today. Flash snatch is on. The defender is dropped. Goes straight for a three-pointer. Better slow it down now. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. Forced the opponent to stop. Going rush D. Not much time left now. A contested shot. Nice D on that play. Miller sends it away. Blows by the D. Great defense. What a defensive effort from Julio. Shot clock about to expire. With a big-time block. Going rush D. Pump fakes. To the paint. Miller with a jaw-dropping dunk. And we're all tied up. Julio preparing for takeoff with the rack attack. Watch out for the dunk. Just casually drops it in. The game is all tied up. We're all tied up in the final moment. Oh my goodness, what Miller with the big rejection. Fires away. Time is running out, and they come away with the W. The players are warming up. I'm sure we're in for a great game. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Meebo TV. Time for the tip-off. The defender cannot keep up. Fakes the shot. Blows by the D, quickly takes it to the rim. Lays it in, now that's too easy. Anderson just denies the shot. Shoots with conviction. That's a bad shot. Excellent pass. Wiggins, that's a clean block. Launches on top of defense. An off-balance shot, no good. Creates space with the crossover. Lays it up, makes an easy basket. Rises up. George with an effortless dunk. A long-range three-pointer. George from way outside. I can't believe it. A wide-open three. Defenders are going to have a hard time now. The defender cannot keep up. Going for the dunk. Scores with a dunk. A full athleticism on display for Wiggins right there. And that's it. The game is over. The players are making their entrance. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Okay, now, the opening tip. And we're underway. Elevates. George with the heavy slam. The dunk, Zion just casually drops it in. The game is tied. Doncic running the pick and roll. A clever fake. A close range shot. Miller nails the two-pointer. Rises up with an effortless dunk. We're back to even now. Cannot shake off the defender. Pump fakes, fakes it, didn't shoot from right under the basket. Miller buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. Watch out for the dunk. Zion throws it down with authority. And we're all tied up. An open mid-range. Secures the two-pointer. Pure dominance on display right there. The defender is shaking off on that one. Watch out for the dunk. Miller An explosive finish at the rim. Elevates. Kaminga throws the hammer down. We got ourselves a tie. Step back and pops. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. McDaniels with the block. Shot clock winding down. Miller with the block. Rises up, and that concludes our game. Both teams are ready to go. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Time for the tip-off. Wins the opening tip. Gasol setting the pick. Oh my goodness, what a move. A good look for three. Some Luka magic on display right there. That's some solid defense. Wide open for a three. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. An open three on the way. Whew, missed an opportunity there. Fires away. No good from the three-point line. Gasol with the rack attack. A wide open three. Doncic stays high from the three. That's a slick move. The defender is shaking off on that one. Pulls up from mid-range. Doncic knocks it down. Going for the dunk. An explosive finish at the rim. Elevates. Gasol with the heavy slam. Some tight defense here. A tough three-pointer. That was not a good chance. Going for the dunk. What a performance from the home team. I'll see you next time. The players are making their entrance. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. We'll start with a jump ball. Fakes the shot. Watch out for the dunk. George with the rack attack. A successful contest by the defender. Whoa, great D. Gets a good look. Hits it. The game is tied. A clever fake. To the paint. George throws the hammer down. The defender cannot keep up. Oh my goodness, what a propeller. Sends it away. Uncontested three-pointer. 3 points off the board. Rises up. George with an effortless dunk. Julio rises up for that block. Goes straight for a three-pointer. The D was too tight on that shot. Capella sets a brick wall screen. Doncic blocks the shot. Not much time left now. Pulls up from mid-range. Shot is good. A failed drive attempt. Shoots with conviction. An off-balance shot, no good. Julio scores with a dunk. They can seal the deal right here. Open look. And this one is in the books. Hope they'll use this loss as motivation for the next game. The players are warming up. The show will be underway soon. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Mebo TV. Tip-off is next. And we're underway. Sets a solid screen. Thompson shoots, and Thompson hits. A tough shot. A forced shot and missed. Tight defense right there. Gets a good look. Missed it. Clay has a quiet night offensively. Create space with the crossover. Kind of forced that one. Not a smart play. An open mid-range. A two-pointer. Won't go. Blows by the D. A wide open shot. Thompson secures the two-pointer. That's some solid defense. Giannis with a well-timed pick. Wide open for a three. The shot bounces off the rim. A failed drive attempt. Thompson gets the seal. A perfectly executed screen from Nurkic. Oh, a miss? What's going on with Thompson? A wide open three. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. The 10 shot. Uncontested three-pointer. That's what happens when Thompson is left open. Open look. Basket goes in for Murray. A chance to end the game. Create space with the crossover. Nurkic setting a screen. Pulls up from mid-range. Knocks it down. Murray takes a tough three over the defense. A missed attempt from three. No. Solid screen from Nurkic. And that's the final buzzer. And there it is, a big win for them. Both teams are ready to go. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. We'll start with a jump ball. Gains the first possession. Russ stops and pops. Missed the open shot. Blows by the D. Goes up for the layup, lays it in. Now that's too easy. Cannot shake off the defender. Gets a good look. Sinks the basket. It's a brand new ball game from now. Great defense. Attacking the basket. Steph Curry lays it up and in. Some tight defense here. A perfectly executed. Capella says not today. The defender is shaking off on that one. Shot clock about to expire. Missed it. Fakes the shot. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. A good look for three. The touch isn't quite there today. A wide open shot. Westbrook hits it. And we're all tied up. The defender cannot keep up. Fires one off. What a beautiful three. Westbrook just casually drops it in. That's too far out. That's to be expected. Oh my goodness, what a move. Blows by the D. That's his shot. Shot clock winding down. Defense was all over. Westbrook is just unstoppable. They pulled one back. Launches on top of defense with a difficult three-point shot. And they're back on top. The defender is shaking off on that one. The shot is contested. That's a bad shot. An open three on the way. Some tough luck there on the three. A failed drive attempt. The Capella block. Nurkic with the heavy slam. It's all square now. What a game. Nurkic with a big-time block. An open mid-range. And that's it. The game is over. It's a disappointing loss, but they'll learn from this and try harder next time. The players are warming up. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Time for the tip-off. Wins the opening tip. To the paint, Kaminga just casually drops it in. The defender cannot keep up. Fakes it, didn't shoot. A wide open shot. Time is running out. Missed it. Watch out for the dunk. Kaminga. An explosive finish at the rim. Open look. The players are looking tired. An open mid-range. Secures the two-pointer. Pump fakes. Thompson with the big rejection. Great defense to force a shot clock violation. Create space with the crossover. Bad shot selection right there. Whoa, great D. Zion running the pick and roll. Pulls up from mid-range. Knocks it down. Rises up. Kaminga throws the hammer down. Oh my goodness, what a move. Shot clock winding down. Dream shake from Jokic. A close range shot. Jokic lays it in. Now that's too easy. They can seal the deal right here. Great defense. Going for the dunk. Kaminga with an effortless dunk. Doncic with the great anticipation. Shoots from way downtown. It's too hard to make a shot from that distance. Goes up with strength. Too soft on the shot. Going for the dunk. And they come away with the W. The players are making their entrance. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. Gains the first possession. Cannot shake off the defender. That shot was contested. The defense was all over that shot. Clay with the catch and shoot. Thompson. Shot is good. Doncic setting the pick. A contested shot. Nice D on that play. Gets Wiggins, jumps high into the air for that block. Shot clock about to expire. Julio preparing for takeoff. Julio with the right attack. The game is tied. A wide open shot. Wiggins sinks the basket. Blows by the D. Pulls up from mid-range. Doncic secures the two-pointer. It's a brand new ball game from now. Giannis sets a solid screen. Fires away. How did Clay miss that shot? Gets a good look. They're struggling on the offensive end. Goes up for the layup. Thompson makes an easy basket. That's some solid defense. That's a nice dish. Bad shot selection right there. A forced shot and missed. Uncontested three-pointer. Knocks down the three. the supermodel. Julio just denies the shot. Kinda forced that one. The defense was all over that shot. Some tight defense here. Full athleticism on display for Wiggins right there. And it's a shot clock violation. Goes straight for a three-pointer. That's a clean block. An open three on the way. Thompson shoots and Thompson hits. A chance to end the game. Oh my goodness, what a move. A clever fake. Fakes the shot. A successful contest by the defender. Whoa, great D. Driving for a layup, and that concludes our game. Congratulations, that was an exciting game from the start to finish. Both teams are ready to go. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Tip-off is next. Create space with the crossover. A tough three-pointer. That was not a good chance. Elevates. Adams throws down a ferocious slam. The defender cannot keep up. Cannot shake off the defender. Watch out for the dunk. Scores with a dunk. We're back to even now. Setting a pick. Fires away. Thompson drains the three-pointer. Launches on top of defense. Better slow it down now. What an incredible assist. Pump fakes, a clever fake. Rises up. Adams with the rack attack. The defender is shaking off on that one. Kaminga with the rim-rattling dunk. Adams sets a solid screen. A good look for three. No good from the three-point line. Wide open for a three. Whew. Missed an opportunity there. A wide open three. Some Luka magic on display right there. The game is all tied up. heavy slam. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Rises up, scores with a dunk. Tie game, the pressure is on. Adams with a well-timed pick. The shot is contested, an off-balance shot, no good. Wide open for a three, and this one is in the books. They couldn't get it done this time, but they'll bounce back. The players are warming up. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. Julio running the pick and roll. Watch out for the dunk with an effortless dunk. Lays it up, Booker. Lays it up and in. It's a brand new ball game from now. Elevates. Oh no, I don't want to see that miss again. Time is running out. Julio just casually drops it in. Fakes the shot. Fires away. The shot bounces off the rim. To the paint, Kaminga. An explosive finish at the rim. And we're all tied up. An open mid-range. A two-pointer. Won't go. Create space with the crossover. Open look. Booker. Shot is good. A clever fake. A tough shot. Julio hits it. That'll hurt the opponents. The game is tied. Great defense. Going for the dunk. He did not just miss that. Rises up. Kaminga throws the hammer down. Launches a quick shot. A missed attempt from three. No. Going rush deep. Now that's with a big time block. Uncontested three-pointer, and that's the final buzzer. What a performance from the home team. I'll see you next time. The players are making their entrance. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. We'll start with a jump ball. Excellent pass. A good look for three. Doncic. That's just way too easy. Oh my goodness, what a move. Blows by the D, shoots with conviction. Better slow it down now. Watch out for the dunk with the rack attack. Fakes it, didn't shoot. That's some solid defense. A failed drive attempt. The floor is looking slippery out there. Shot clock about to expire. The defender is shaking off on that one. Quickly takes it to the rim. Doncic is making it look easy inside. Elevates. Kaminga throws down a ferocious slam. The defender cannot keep up. Capella with the screen. The defender is shaking off on that one. Murray nails the two-pointer. The defender cannot keep up. Kaminga just casually drops it in. Some tight defense here, attacking the basket. Murray buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. Doncic with a hard strip. Such a smart pass from Doncic. An open three on the way, and that's it. The game is over. This is a learning experience. I'm sure they'll come back stronger next time. Both teams are ready to go. I'm sure we're in for a great game. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Mebo TV. Time for the tip-off. And we're underway. Going for the dunk. George with the heavy slam. Oh my goodness, what a move. A wide open shot. Missed the open shot. Driving for a layup. George nails the two-pointer. Create space with the crossover. Blows by the D. Open look. Hits it. A wide open three. Doncic stays hot from the three. Create Makes space with the crossover. Pump fakes and open mid-range. Sinks the basket. Zion setting a screen. George with an effortless dunk. Blows by the D. The defender is shaking off on that one. What an incredible assist. Not much time left now. Pulls up from mid-range. Off the mark on that one. Zion with an unstoppable dunk. And they come away with the W. The players are warming up. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Tip-off is next. Wins the opening tip. To the paint, George throws the hammer down. Quickly takes it to the rim. Doncic makes an easy basket. We're back to even now. Oh my goodness, what a move. That's some solid defense. Goes up for the layup. Doncic weaves through traffic and scores. Gasol sets a solid screen. Uncontested three-pointer. Curry with a circus three-point shot. Another lead change in this heated game. The defender cannot keep up. Gets a good look. Doncic knocks it down. And they take the lead. Gasol with a well-timed pick. A wide-open three. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Rises up. Gasol scores with a dunk, and they're back on top. The defender cannot keep up with the block. Lays it up. George lays it up and in. They got the lead. What a game. Pulls up from mid-range. Doncic knocks it down. They've turned the tables. Blows by the D. Zion setting a pick. Goes straight for a three-pointer. Defense was all over. Shoots with conviction. The D was too tight on that shot. The shot is contested. That was not a good chance. Time is running out. A good look for three. And that concludes our game. And there it is, a big win for them. The players are making their entrance. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Duck City Dynasty. Okay, now, the opening tip. An open three on the way. Some tough luck there on the three. Watch out for the duck. Joy with the posterizer. Create space with a step back. Secures the two-pointer. We're back to even now. Elevates. Nurkic. An explosive finish at the rim. What a crafty change of pace. Sensational move from Luka. The players are looking tired. Some tight defense here. A step back shot. Whew, missed an opportunity there. Wide open for a three. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. A tough three-pointer. That's a bad shot. Solid screen from Nurkic. Shot clock winding down. Doncic sinks the basket. George, that's a clean block. Doncic just takes the ball away. That's a quick release. George hits it. Defense needs to be better now. A wide open shot. Missed it. Adams just denies the shot. Not much time left now. Adams blocks the shot. They just couldn't get a shot off in time. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Fires away. Some Luka magic on display right there. They pulled one back. Attacking the basket. Doncic weaves through traffic and scores. We got ourselves a tie. The defender is shaking off on that one. A wide open three. And this one is in the books. They couldn't get it done this time, but they'll bounce back. Both teams are ready to go. The show will be underway soon. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Meebo TV. We'll start with a jump ball, and we're underway. Fires away. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. With the rack attack. Lobs it up, going for the dunk. Oh, what a shocking miss. Goes straight for a three-pointer. A missed attempt from three. No, Nurkic with the heavy slam. Create space with the crossover. Pump fakes. Rises up. Oh, no, I don't want to see that miss again. A difficult mid-range shot. A forced shot and missed. An open mid-range. I can't believe that shot didn't go in. A clever fake. An open three on the way. Doncic stays hot from the three. Julio running the pick and roll. The touch isn't quite there today. A clever pass. Gets a good look. Doncic hits it. Oh my goodness, what a move. Elevates. Zion scores with a dunk. A chance to end the game. Nurkic with the dunk fade. A successful contest by the defender. Not a smart play. Watch out for the dunk. Congratulations. That was an exciting game from the start to finish. The players are making their entrance. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Tip-off is next. Gains the first possession. A difficult mid-range shot. Nice D on that play. Capella with the big rejection. A tough three-pointer. Defense was all over. Doncic sends it away. Quinn Adams with a big-time block. Fakes the shot. The shot is contested. That was not a good chance. A step back shot. Some Luka magic on display right there. Great defense. Launches on top of defense. That's a bad shot. A clever fake. A good look for three. Doncic. What a beautiful three. Wide open for a three. Doncic hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Uncontested three-pointer. Jordan. 3 points off the board. An open three on the way. The shot bounces off the rim. Fires away. No good from the three-point line. Lays it up, and this one is in the books. This is a learning experience. I'm sure they'll come back stronger next time. The players are warming up. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Time for the tip-off. Goes up for the layup, lays it in. Now that's too easy. The dunk with an effortless dunk. The game is tied. A wide open three. Clarkson setting a screen. Cannot shake off the defender. Adebayo with the block. Going for the dunk. An explosive finish at the rim. Oh my goodness, what a move. Just casually drops it in. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Nurkic throws the hammer down. Wow, that was way too easy. He did not just miss that. Fakes the shot. Adebayo sends it away. Elevates. Adebayo scores with a dunk. A failed drive attempt. Pump fakes to the bank. Nurkic just casually drops it in. Open look. Shot is good. The defender cannot keep up. Rises up. Throws the hammer down. Shot clock about to expire. The shot is contested. The D was too tight on that shot. A good look for three. Arson. That's just way too easy. Nurkic with the Nurk fade and open mid-range. Nurkic secures the two-pointer. Watch out for the dunk. Finishes with a commanding slam. A tough three-pointer. An off-balance shot, no good. Uncontested three-pointer. The touch isn't quite there today. Wide open for a three. Larson drains the three-pointer. Create space with the crossover. Launches on top of defense. Better slow it down now. Nurkic with a jaw-dropping dunk. Goes straight for a three-pointer with an amazing shot. The defender is shaking off on that one. I'm afraid time is not their friend right now. George knocks down the three. Driving for a layup, buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. Great defense. Out of the bio, blocks the shot. That's a nice dish. Blows by the D, attacking the basket. Nails the two-pointer. Some tight defense here. Precision shot. Shoots with conviction. Defense was all over. Cut down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Uncontested three-pointer. And that's it. The game is over. It's a disappointing loss, but they'll learn from this and try harder next time. Both teams are ready to go. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Time for the tip-off. An open three on the way. Doncic stays high from the three. my goodness, what a move. Fires away. Some Luka magic on display right there. It's a brand new ball game from now. Going for the dunk. Are you kidding me? That's just not fair. Create space with a step back. Dodge it. Shot is good, and we're all tied up. The defender cannot keep up. A wide open three. The shot bounces off the rim. No hesitation for that shot. A forced shot and missed. Fakes the shot. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. Shoots from right under the rim. Whoa. Bit of bad luck on that attempt. With the big rejection. Time is running out. Shoots with conviction. That's a bad shot. Rises up. Zion. Pure dominance on display right there. Blows by the D, a contested shot. Shot clock winding down. Nice D on that play. The defender is shaking off on that one. Lays it up. Doncic's making it look easy inside. The shot is contested. An off-balance shot, no good. Fires one off. A missed attempt from three. No! Zion with an unstoppable dunk. Wide open for a three. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. That's a quick release. Hits it over defense. That's tough. That's a deep three. Caution. Hits it from the parking lot. Zion with an unstoppable dunk. Zion throws it down with authority. Launches on top of defense. Sinks it over heavy contest. Create space with the crossover. A good look for three. Booker. Defenders are going to have a hard time now. An open three on the way. Some Luka magic on display right there. Sets a solid screen. That's some solid defense. Goes straight for a three-pointer. Doncic hits it despite being heavily guarded. A tough three-pointer. The D was too tight on that shot. A good look for three. Whew, missed an opportunity there. Elevates. Zion throws it down with authority. A large deficit to overcome with precious little time remaining. And this one is in the books. Hope they'll use this loss as motivation for the next game. The players are warming up. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. Wins the opening tip. Watch out for the dunk. George with the rim-rattling dunk. From right under the basket, a miss. Paul with the step back, sinks the basket. And we're all tied up. A wide open shot, hits it. Blows by the D. To the paint, boom, with an effortless dunk. It's a brand new ball game from now. Oh my goodness, what a move. Watch out for the dunk, George. Pure dominance on display right there. Going for the dunk, Gasol finishes with a commanding slam. The defender is shaking off on that one. The defender cannot keep up. Fires away. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Create space with the crossover. Pump fakes. He misses that? I don't believe it. Goes up for the layup, lays it in. Now that's too easy. Shoots from right under the rim. Blew that one. The defender is shaking off on that one. Blows by the D. Wide open for a three. Curry doing what Curry does. The defender cannot keep up. From right under the basket, missed it. Excellent pass. Pulls up from mid-range, a two-pointer, won't go. Rises up, an explosive finish at the rim. The ball is stopped. Paul steps back for a jumper. The defense was all over that shot. A close range shot. Boom. Buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. Create space with the crossover. Shoots with conviction. Better slow it down now. Attacking the basket. Lays it up and in. Gets a good look. Missed it. Flash snatches on. Fool. Quick hands on that strip. Paul with the rack attack. Cannot shake off the defender. Goes straight for a three-pointer. That was not a good chance. They're leading by a large margin. Makes an easy basket. Oh my goodness, what a move. Goes up with strength. A miss. Just too quick for the defense. The ball is stopped. Paul with the step back. Not a smart play. A failed drive attempt. Goes for a fadeaway. The players are looking tired. Cut down. Gasol with the heavy slam. Cut down. 4, 3, 2. Launches on top of defense. And that's the final buzzer. What a performance from the home team. I'll see you next time. Both teams are ready to go. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. We'll start with a jump ball, and we're underway. Uncontested three-pointer, Murray. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Create space with the crossover, setting a screen. The defender is shaking off on that one. James, running the pick and roll. Dynasty weaves through traffic and scores. Blows by the D. Elevates. Scores with a dunk. James with a well-timed pick. To the paint. James finishes strong with a poster dunk on the defender. Blocked by James. A clever fake. Some tight defense. James just denies the shot. Rush deep. A wide open three. No good from the three-point line. Watch out for the dunk. LeBron with an unforgettable slam. That player gives them the lead. The defender cannot keep up. Julio setting the pick. That's some solid defense. To the paint. George with the heavy slam. A big basket. They got the lead. Oh my goodness, what a move. The defender cannot keep up. George, that's a clean block. That's a spectacular rejection from LeBron. An open three on the way. James, 3 points off the board. And they take the lead. Great defense. Blocked by James. A tough three-pointer. A missed attempt from three. No. Oh my goodness, what a move. Can't stop. Open look, knocks it down. James with the block. Going rush deep. Fires away. Some tough luck there on the three. Going for the dunk with the rack attack. A tough shot. Whoa, great D. Doncic with a big-time block. Cannot shake off the defender. Tight defense right there. George with the steal. I'm afraid that's it. Not too much of a chance now. Julio just denies the shot. Can't step. An open mid-range. James. Shot is good. That's a spectacular rejection from LeBron. Doncic finds the open man. Cut down. The defender is shaking off on that one. 4, 2, 1. James just casually drops it in. One. And that's it. The game is over. It's a disappointing loss, but they'll learn from this and try harder next time. The players are making their entrance. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Tip-off is next. Gains the first possession. Shoots from right under the rim. Too soft on the shot. Blows by the D. That's a big body setting the pick. Uncontested three-pointer. The shot bounces off the rim. Pump fakes. A good look for three. Some tough luck there on the three. Open look. Not much time left now. Boom. Knocks it down. A wide open three. Doncic stays hot from the three. That player gives them the lead. Rises up. Boom! An explosive finish at the rim. Another lead change in this heated game. Uncontested three-pointer. Doncic. That's just way too easy. A big basket. They got the lead. Elevates. Kaminga with an effortless dunk. The game is tied. Step back and pops. Some Luka magic on display right there. A failed drive attempt. To the paint. Throws the hammer down. Create space with a step back. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Watch out for the dunk. Jokic. An explosive finish at the rim. Going for the dunk. Boom! With the posterizer. Wide open for a three. Doncic stays hot from the three. Jokic with the big rejection. Elevates. Kaminga with the rim-rattling dunk. Dream shake from Jokic. Sends it away. Flash snatches on. Fool with the great anticipation. Create space with the crossover. Rises up. Fool with a jaw-dropping dunk. We're back to even now. Jokic sets the screen. A wide open three. Woo. Missed an opportunity there. That's too far out. You won't be making that shot every day. That shot was contested. A forced shot and missed. Going for the dunk. Just casually drops it in. Some tight defense here. Jokic. That's a clean block. Freezing the time. To the paint. Anderson throws down a ferocious slam. And we're all tied up. The shot is contested. That's a bad shot. Full athleticism on display for Wiggins right there. Jokic running the pick and roll. Defense was all over. Rises up. Oh no, I don't want to see that miss again. Launches on top of defense. Makes a tough three. Four, three, two, one. Shoots with conviction. And that's it. The game is over. This is a learning experience. I'm sure they'll come back stronger next time. The players are warming up. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Tip-off is next. Wins the opening tip. Elevates. George with the heavy slam. Shoots from way downtown. That's to be expected. Fading from mid-range. Booker hits it. We're back to even now. Drop. Giannis blocks the shot. A clever fake. Create space with the crossover. Pulls up from mid-range. I can't believe that shot didn't go in. Clay with the catch and shoot. That's what happens when Thompson is left open. No hesitation for that shot. Whoa, great D. Gets a good look. Off the mark on that one. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. Capella forces the dunk on that one. A wide open shot. Booker sinks the basket. The defender cannot keep up. Fires away. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Giannis setting a screen. Bad shot selection right there. Nice D on that play. Goes straight for a three-pointer. Better slow it down now. Watch out for the dunk. Capella scores with a dunk. Fakes the shot. Pulls up from mid-range. Booker secures the two-pointer. With the rack attack. That's some solid defense. Capella perfect timing on that block. Capella elevates straight up. Capella with an effortless dunk. Fakes it, didn't shoot. A clever fake, a wide open shot. They're struggling on the offensive end. Giannis making a statement with that block. Oh my goodness, what a move. Pump fakes with a jaw-dropping dunk. An open mid-range. Thompson hits it. Open look. Secures the two-pointer. fakes the shot. Capella sets a brick wall screen. That shot was contested, not a smart play. Pump fakes, blows by the D, a fadeaway jumper. The defense was all over that shot. I'm afraid time is not their friend right now. The shot is contested. That was not a good chance. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Going for the dunk. Oh, what a shocking miss. What an incredible assist. A tough shot. The defense was all over that shot. Cut down. That's a clean block. 4, 2, 1. Capella perfect timing on that block. Congratulations. That was an exciting game from the start to finish. The players are making their entrance. I'm sure we're in for a great game. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Mebo TV. Okay, now, the opening tip. The defender is shaking off on that one. Watch out for the dunk. Nurkic throws the hammer down. Doncic hesitates, turns, and fades. Doncic sinks the basket. It's a brand new ball game from now. A perfectly executed screen from Nurkic. An open three on the way. George drains the three-pointer. Shoots a fader. Doncic hits it. Defense needs to be better now. The game is tied. The defender cannot keep up. Gets a good look. Schroeder knocks it down. Rises up. George scores with a dunk, and we're all tied up. Quickly takes it to the rim. George nails the two-pointer. Elevates. George with the rack attack. The game is tied. Pulls up from mid-range. Missed the open shot. Rises up. Nurkic throws down a ferocious slam. Oh my goodness, what a move! Going for the dunk, Nurkic with the posterizer. We're back to even now. The defender is shaking off on that one. A good look for three. Schroeder, what a beautiful three! A step back shot. Doncic. Shot is good. Nurkic with the double fade. A successful contest by the defender. Nurkic ignores the D and knocks it down. Creates space with the crossover. Lays it up. Buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. Blows by the D. Attacking the basket. George makes an easy basket. Blows by the D. Oh my goodness, what a move. A tough three-pointer. The D was too tight on that shot. Just denies the shot. The defender is dropped. A long-range three-pointer. Schroeder. Spectacular shooting performance. Watch out for the dunk. Nurkic. Pure dominance on display right there. A failed drive attempt. Cannot shake off the defender. A wide open three. George knocks down the three. They're leading by a large margin with an amazing shot. Uncontested three-pointer. George drains the three-pointer. The The defender cannot keep up. Go Schroeder with a big-time block. Cut down. 4, 3. Create space with the crossover. 2. And this one is in the books. They couldn't get it done this time, but they'll bounce back. Both teams are ready to go. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. We'll start with a jump ball. Gains the first possession. To the paint, George finishes with a commanding slam. An open 3 on the way. Booker hits it. Defense needs to be better now. That player gives them the lead. Adams blocks the shot. A clever fake. Elevates with an effortless dunk. The defender is shaking off on that one. Goes up for the layup, lays it in. Now that's too easy. Wide open for a three. The touch isn't quite there today. Fires away. Dodge. 3 points off the board. Murray sets a solid screen. Oh my goodness, what a move. Adams with a well-timed pick. Whoa, bit of bad luck on that attempt. A good look for three. Some Luka magic on display right there. Murray setting the pick. Watch out for the dunk. George just casually drops it in. With the big rejection. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Launches on top of defense. An off-balance shot, no good. Launches a quick shot, no good from the three-point line. Blows by the D. The defender is shaking off on that one. Quickly takes it to the rim. Murray lays it up and in. Adams setting a screen. Goes straight for a three-pointer. Booker with a difficult three-point shot. Great defense. The defender cannot keep up. With the block. Uncontested three-pointer. The touch isn't quite there today. Create space with the crossover. The shot is contested. That's a bad shot. A clever pass. That's a deep three. Dodges it. Hits it from the parking lot. Bad shot selection right there. Not a smart play. A large deficit to overcome with precious little time remaining. Just takes the ball away. Shot clock about to expire. A good look for three. Knocks down the three. Blows by the D. Wide open for a three. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Cut down. 4, 3, 2, fires away. 1. And that's it. The game is over. Hope they'll use this loss as motivation for the next game.